When I decided that I wanted to get engaged with Lisa, my girlfriend, I knew that I didn't want to go the typical route of going to a Tiffany's or some large store with, that's sort of more corporatized. I wanted something more personal and I wanted something more custom. And so I was asking friends if they had any recommendations for places in Los Angeles. And a dear friend of mine recommended Lisa's place. And so it was a little bit of a challenge to get there because I'm with my girlfriend all the time, and especially on the weekends, we're joined at the hip. So I had to sneak away one day to get to Los Feliz, and I was struck by the moment that I walked in the store about the quality of the pieces that were in there, and I loved it just walking around the entire place. I loved the organic nature, and I loved the custom nature, and I felt like there was a feeling to what was in there. And Lisa and her husband, I believe it was her husband, were both very friendly and very kind and very understanding because I didn't really know exactly what I was doing at that point. But from that moment I felt like I was in good hands. And we've had a wonderful set of discussions leading up to the creation of a custom ring for me to use when I asked my wonderful one to marry me, and that's making me blush as I say it. But it's been a great experience and very easy, and I feel like it's been a really fun act of creation the whole way along. And that goes from looking at comparison rings to creating 3D models and talking about sort of what we're trying to achieve. So from the moment that Liza and I started talking about this ring, it's been a wonderful collaboration, and that goes from the moment that I stepped in the store and I sort of admitted that I was going towards engagement, and she was a very good listener and very helpful, just looking at things that were in the store, to when it became a more serious process, and we actually got in touch again and we looked at other stones. We talked about different types of stones, ranging from sort of raw diamonds to different colors of diamonds to different sizes and shapes. So I thought I was always in good hands because of that. I felt like she was very knowledgeable about the different options that there were. And we sort of did a whittling process between looking at sort of all the rings in the world and narrowing that down to the select set that we liked, and then particular pieces and aspects of those shapes that we liked. And I felt like I had not just a good leader, but a good partner when I was going through that entire process. And I think both of us are, I know I'm very excited for not just the ring, but then the whole kit and caboodle, but I think Lisa's very excited about the ring itself. So it's not only been a wonderful and safe feeling experience, but very exciting. But the kind of ring that resonates for Lisa was not just your typical ring. And I think something that struck me from the beginning when I looked at Lisa's work was that they weren't just typical works. They had some feeling to them and some fluidity, and I really was drawn to that. Options or ways to understand what was going to be the right ring that Liza brought to bear was impressive. And it was everything from comparisons to creating 3D models so that I could better understand where the ring was going before anything was built, to talking about it and talking about what I wanted in the ring and what I thought Lisa was going to like in the ring, and Liza understood that very quickly and was able to sort of say it back to me in a way that was clearer and more concise than I could say it myself. So I think that was something that made me feel at ease from the first time that we sat down and actually talked seriously about the ring. And I'm really confident that the ring that she's designing is going to look amazing on Lisa's finger.